6, 7, 8. So I'm at the point in the day where I am, the earth is spun to where the sun is behind me. See? um, if you could believe that, I personally believe the sun goes, I believe the sun moves and the earth is still. You know, so I'm one of them. I believe in biblical cosmology. I don't really believe in NASA or whatever. But anyway, as far as my cousin, they got lost in the flood. They still haven't found her. I got a text the other day from one of my aunts, and she got a text from my cousin's sister, the baby, Crystal, and she said that they still haven't found her. They're bringing a specialist up from Texas, and they wanted DNA from her and from Jenny's daughter. I'm thinking there ain't going to be a whole lot to identify, but it's a shit show. And then on top of that, my cousin Jenny, the one that got lost in the flood, her sister died a week after she got lost in the flood. She had cancer pretty bad, and 51 years old. I figured that, you know, she was just in bad shape, and then when all this happened with Jenny, that, you know, it's probably just more than she can handle. It's sad. I'm down here by the river today with Buddy. He's laying here in front of me. I took him out splashing around in the water. We was wading in the river. Water's nice and warm, and it's been like 99 degrees down here. Heat index. You know, I don't know what happened, man. We don't even know. We don't know anything anymore. We don't know what the temperature is. They'll say, oh, it's 90 degrees, but it feels like 105. You know, you got two temperatures now. You got a 90-degree temperature, and you got a feels like temperature. What's that? This has something to do with the humidity and blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to keep the sun out of your eyes. I'm sorry. Wake up. See the light. We don't know how to eat anymore. You know, we don't know what to eat. What do you eat? You know? What do you eat? You got people eating all vegetables, which used to be what we called vegetarians, which is an old Indian word for bad hunter. And then it went to vegan. And then we got carnivores, you know. They only eat meat. They say, hey, we shouldn't be eating fruits and vegetables. All right. Then wheat's been contaminated. It's been genetically modified, glyphosate, the whole blah, blah, blah. Corn, genetically modified, glyphosate, blah, blah, blah. I remember when I was in school, it was the four food groups. What were they, if I can remember? You had dairy, you had meat and poultry, fruits and vegetables, and breads and cereals, grains and cereals. And then, right after I got out of school, I graduated in '86. They like kind of changed it to a food pyramid. A pyramid. I wonder why they made it a food pyramid. Yeah, I wonder. They just. I tried to do a video about a week or so ago of something I don't understand, and it was all about Donald Trump, because I don't understand the fascination with this entity they call Donald Trump. But I was outside in my yard doing it, and we had cicadas in that night, and they were like, how they are, and couldn't hardly hear me. But what is the fascination with Donald Trump? He's just another Jesuit puppet. That's all he is. Let's grow up and realize that Donald Trump is a multi-billionaire. That's billionaire with a B. And I hate to tell you, he don't give a shit about you. All right. He don't give a shit about you, and he don't give a shit about me. And this, and so, I guess they had the damn GOP debate. You got all these nitwits running for Republican Party for president. And I went to look it up. Not because I really give a shit, but this all ties in. But I remember since I've had a computer. Whoa, I'm sorry. Ever since I've had a computer, I've been able, whenever there was a selection cycle coming along, and they had their little debates, where they promise a chicken in every pot, and they're going to fix everything, within the first 3 days of their presidency, blah, blah, blah. And you just type in, what year presidential GOP debate or Democrat debate, boom, it would be there. I did this year, and I could not find it. It's not on YouTube. I heard that it's on Rumble, which I don't care for, but why is that? Is there some censorship going on here? You know what I'm saying? So, I found it though. And all it is these I think there's like 4 black men sitting around, and they do like reaction videos. They're called the Cartier family. And they showed the whole debate. And they just pretty much just sat there and watched it. You had a little reaction here and there. But I looked in the comments, and all the comments were like, gee, thank you for posting this. I couldn't find it anywhere else. So what's that all about? Then you got, Trump had his professional campaign picture taken the other day. Yeah, they'll call it a mug shot. All right. You know, and that's all they're talking about. It's like, who gives a shit, really? Because everybody has bigger problems than what they're talking about. And I'd figured out a little bit ago how to do a community post. I never realized how to do it. But, you know, I was going to share a video with someone, and I click share, you know, under the video. And I just happened to notice for once that, you know, create a community post. I'm like, well, crap, I'll try that. And I did it, and I think it worked. But it's this dude, he calls himself Oliver Anthony. He's from Virginia. And he does a song called Richmond, North of Richmond, meaning Richmond, Virginia. And about 100 miles north of Richmond, Virginia is Washington, D.C. And you really got to check out the song. I heard the song on Daniel Pratt's channel. He's a good dude. And he just posted it one day, and I heard it, and I'm like, wow, that's a cool song. But he like became viral. They call it viral. I mean, he just blew up overnight, and he's up to, like, last time I looked, 45 million views, and he's only been out for like 2 weeks. And then yesterday I spent most of the day watching reaction videos, which I never really realized was a thing, you know. But there's people out there, that's all they do. They'll watch something with you in real time for the first time, and you'll capture their reaction, and it's really fascinating. But this dude Oliver Anthony, man, he did the song, you know, Richmond, North of Richmond, and man, this is going all over the world. It's not just about America, man. I mean, that's what he's singing about, because that's where he lives. But you really got to check it out, and watch some of the reaction videos, because they all got the same, you know, I won't say all of them, but most of them, they all have the same reaction to it. And it makes me leery. I'm like, you know, who is this dude, you know? It's just him and his guitar. He's got one of them plates on his guitar, makes it sound like a banjo. I don't know what you call that. You know, it's just him. He's got 3 dogs. He's got his 3 dogs laying around him, and a microphone, and he's on his property in the woods. And he's got a tree stand behind him. But he sings his heart out, you know. But you gotta listen to the words, because they really ring true. They ring true with me, you know. So check that out. It should be in my community post. I guess I'm gonna start a community post now that I know how to do it. I'm a slow learner. I'm not a overachiever. I learned, you know, when I was in school, I was kind of overachiever. I strove to make the best grades and everything. Then I got in the workforce, and I'm like, it doesn't really pay to be an overachiever in the workforce. Sometimes it pays more to play dumb. You know what I mean? Like, oh, gee, you know. But anyway, yeah. Another update: the kittens are doing good. They're what, a week and 2 days old now, just about. They're just eating, sleeping, and growing. That's what they're doing. Pooping and peeing, of course. I built them a box today. I've been bringing home pallets and taking them apart. You can do a lot with pallet wood. Don't let them fool you. It's crazy. But I'll do a video with the kittens later on, maybe, and show you my new box when we get them moved in. But people are hurting all over this world, man. And it hasn't even really gotten to get bad yet. It's getting bad. Here comes some jet skis. Woohoo! I wonder if they haven't paid for them. But things are getting bad. And they're going to get a lot worse. So, we want to sit around and talk about the problems in this country. And I'm going to tell you what the problem is. Not that I am an expert or anything, but this country has kicked God out. They've kicked him out of the government. They've kicked him out of the church. They've kicked him out of the school. I mean, come on. Learn a little history. When this country was a predominantly Protestant country, it prospered. And if you study history, every Protestant country prospered. But it's all been infiltrated. The churches have been infiltrated. They're teaching lies in your church, Everybody's for themselves. Everybody watches TV, and they do what the TV tells them. Put a mask on. All right, I'll put a mask on. Well, it goes back to the beginning of the video. If you believe that you live on a spinning ball going around the sun, if they can make you believe that, when you know damn well water flows downhill and becomes completely level at rest, and you stand there and you watch that sun move across that sky from east to west every day of your life, if they got you believing you're on a spinning wet ball rocket, they can make you believe anything. They could make you believe that a dirty, filthy, stinking, child molesting, Jesuit reprobate like Donald Trump cares about you. They'll make you believe that you have to wear a mask to survive the common cold. They'll make you believe that you got to get a poisonous kill shot injected in your arm by a stranger. They'll make you believe all kinds of shit. That's what it is too, is shit. All right. Oh my, I went over my time. Not that I had a time, but all right, y'all be safe. Y'all take care. Bye.